The 2010 Constitution made a huge impact on the rights of women. Before the Constitution of Kenya, women could not transfer their citizenship to their children. In fact, they would only get their citizenship from their husbands or their fathers. This was so difficult, it really was preventing women from traveling. You had to ask your husband for permission to travel out of the country. You could not move, movement was very restricted. And the Constitution of Kenya settled this question. And now women are equal citizens in this country and are able to transfer citizenship to their children or to their spouses. The Constitution of Kenya also has a very progressive Bill of Rights. And in this Bill of Rights, there is provision for equality and non-discrimination. There is provision for equality in marriage, equality in terms of matrimonial property. These were issues that would oppress women for many, many years. Issues such as succession before the new Constitution of Kenya and the new Law of Succession Act that was passed in 2013, it was difficult for girls to inherit. But now that is a thing of the past. Girls can now equally inherit together with their brothers. The Bill of Rights also provides protection of bodily integrity, for protection or freedom from violence, whether from private quarters or public quarters. And most importantly, in terms of representation, the Constitution of Kenya provides that there cannot be any appointment in any government body that does not meet the 1/3 quota of either men or women. This is an area which is still progressing. I think it is only in the judiciary as an institution where the representation of men and women is almost at 50-50, even though the senior positions are still at around 40%. However, much is still to be done on the issue of representation of women in public office. The Constitution of Kenya further provided for socio-economic rights, which includes the reproductive health of women. And I think that this has gone a long way in terms of supporting the legislation, the taxation regimes on menstrual hygiene products such as sanitary towels, which have allowed women and girls in peri-urban and rural areas to have safe, affordable products. And I think that is a big achievement in terms of Kenyans' commitment to the Beijing Platform for Action. As a young woman growing up, very many of the rights that we see today that women have, the space that women have, the freedoms that women have now, they were really not in existence. They were not tangible. And many young women now, I believe, are enjoying them. But I think it's important for them to know that they still need to work hard to make sure that this space remains protected and that there is no rollback on the gains that women have made. I also think not just the young women, but young men also need to embrace the principle of gender equality, as men and women must work as partners. And this we need to progress through the younger generations as well.